Alright, welcome to Homebrew Wednesday. I know it's been a really long time since I've done one. The last ones were for the SJ Pour Beer Challenge. So anyway, I've been up to a lot. I bought a mini refrigerator and modified it for a fermentation chamber. I also made an STC temperature controller to go with the refrigerator as well. Getting the inside of the door panel off on that little refrigerator was an absolute bitch. But I'll show you what I did to the inside of it, because it was having some little condensation problem along the bottom of the door, so I actually reversed the door and then lined it with some Reflectix. So let me show you what I did there. Okay, so here is the refrigerator I got. It's a 4.5 cubic feet hair, I guess. Higher, however the hell you pronounce that. But getting that panel off the inside of there is a nightmare. So anyway, so then we got like a stick of carboy in there, 6-gallon carboy, and still have room to spare, so that's good. And then we made a STC controller. Let me plug something into that or turn it on. And surprisingly enough, I actually wired this right the first time, considering for me to damn, mosquitoes are horrible. Hold on just a second. Golly, we have mosquitoes right here, something awful. But anyway, I actually wired this right the first time and haven't caught anything on fire, so it's a good thing. And then I have the plug-in up here for like heat and cool. Gonna scratch the box up, but oh well, it works. So I've tried this out with using the fan as my supposed method of heat and plugging the refrigerator into that, and it works just fine. Whoops, woo, back out. And it worked just fine. And so when I set the temperature, then when it got to a certain point, then the fan kicked in, and when it got to the other set, like the degree the other direction, then the refrigerator would kick in. And since this is all actually in Celsius, and I don't know how to convert Celsius stuff, I actually had to print off a chart. Isn't that sad? So anyway, so there's my chart. I'll probably go ahead and like laminate it with something. And then that way I can have that quick reference when I need the temperature set. And I also, there's the beer I just chugged. I also have a bunch of grains for my next beer, which will be the McBride's Amber Ale. And you ask, why do you call it McBride's? Well, that was my grandmother's maiden name on my, or great-grandmother's maiden name on my dad's side. But I just went ahead and ordered a bunch of grains, so that should be ready to go whenever I find the time to do it. And also, I got a bargain on ice cream maker. I got 2 of them. Actually, there's the other one down there. I got 2 of them for $5. So the metal part, the can for this one was bad, so this is the only part I actually needed. So I'm going to make another mash stir, since I actually broke the last one. It snapped off up here. But this actually, the paddle on this one is probably, oh, I'd say a good 2 to 3 inches longer than the last one was. So hopefully it'll reach down in the bottom of the bag a little bit better when I'm mashing my grains. And I'll probably also try to implement this in with my wort chiller, and try to maybe actually whirlpool the wort a little bit as I'm chilling. That seems to be my major thing now that I've got this problem taken care of. Yay me! That seems to be my next major project, should I say, and stuff, is figuring out how to actually get the wort down to a yeast pitching temperature rapidly. It takes a lot longer than I would like, and I'm probably just going to end up, what I'm going to end up doing is just buying a whole bunch of bags of ice and then just using that recirculating pump for that. I hate wasting water. I don't mind running off you know, like maybe 4 or 5 gallons to begin with, just to get the main temperature down. But then when it comes down to getting like the last, I would say, whoa, like the last 25, 30 degrees and stuff, that's where I kind of stall out. Let me put you back on a tripod. So anyway, I apologize for taking so long to, golly, taking so long to put up another video. I also have, now I have 6 gallons of Sangiovese wine bottled. I have 6 gallons of a Riesling wine bottled, and then the 5 gallons actually of the cherry wine that we bottled way back in March, I guess it was. The Sangiovese was March. It was bottled about the same time, March or May, something like that. So anyway, so the next big project will be elderberries. So they are about ready to come on season. I would say probably another week. So all my elderberry patches that I was keeping an eye on, they have been brush hogged. So I'm going to have to go road cruising down some country roads and see if I can't find some elderberry bushes alongside the ditches and stuff. That's where I got them last time. But the really big patch that I really liked, they went through and widened out the road and brush hogged the whole thing. So last year was a bust, but this year they may have come back. So hopefully, maybe I'll go check that patch out and stuff. But that's where I got all of them almost that one year I actually did make the wine. My sister and her husband have beehives, have 2 good-sized beehives and then 1 smaller one. So I'm trying to talk him into making some mead. So we'll see how that happens. So anyway, just a real quick update. Like I said, whenever I get ready to, you know, brew and do my next project or whatever, then I'll probably videotape that. Since hopefully things will maybe slow down just a little bit, because it's been like a crazy ass summer so far. And we haven't even got to go camping yet, so the camper's not even been moved. That's just how crazy it's been this year. So anyway, hopefully I'll get some videos up this fall of us camping and some cooking videos over the open fire. I know somebody's just excited to watch those since they seem to have missed my videos for camping. You know who you are. So anyway, that'd probably be about it. It's like I said, I'll try to do a little bit better on keeping up with this. Like I said, it's just been, this year has been crazy mad. Lawnmowers stolen, lawnmowers broken, people sick. So anyway, so hopefully I will see you next Wednesday on Homebrew Wednesday when I'm supposed to. So anyway, cheers, have a beer, 17, later.